Is this the greatest
That's what I'm saying.
football season? I think it's the greatest football season we've had in a while.
Oh, definitely not. You mad? Definitely in a while.
Actually, it's the greatest football
Ever.
season. It's the greatest football season.
There you go.
My don's finesse it in Sweden. Sweden. Us man are down in the DM. Down in the DMs. My don's finesse it in Sweden. Sweden. Feel it up with no feeling.
Yo, come fam! Welcome to Comments Below. What are you saying, Steve?
That's a wide hand.
Is that a wide hand?
What are you saying, Steve? Yes, glad to be back, G.
Guns out.
Well,
Pow!
war pistols out.
War pistols, but let's not talk too much about it. Let's go straight into the football.
Yes.
How you been though?
I've been good, man. Been busy, very, very busy, but good, bruv.
Having a nice.
How about you?
I've been good, bruv. Yeah, just taking it easy. Like quiet ones.
Summer's
Just
coming.
at home, relaxing.
Obviously,
a lot of the
you could
time.
do getting a tan in the summer. I
could do
Now your arms, you must wear sleeves today because your arms look kind of browner than the
Yeah,
top.
a lot of the time in England, I don't really get to wear
That's true.
vests, so I
Terrible.
can be topless.
Terrible.
But shout out, obviously, Jokic, Denver Nuggets. But bro, Liverpool Barca.
Mad. Would I say it's the best? I'm
I
trying to
wouldn't
think.
say it is.
I'm saying the reason I'm judging this is on how I felt after the game. On that winning goal,
How did you feel?
mad. And it's not my team. That's what I'm saying. So how I felt, I've never felt like that for another
Same.
team. There you go.
But even for like, obviously, I support Liverpool.
So what would you say is the best
Istanbul.
game?
Istanbul.
Oh, right, okay.
I don't think there's ever. Obviously, there's a trophy for play.
Yeah, it's
I don't
different
think
final.
anything will ever beat Istanbul.
Yeah. Was that AC Milan team better than the Barcelona team?
I'll say as a team, yeah. These guys have the Messi factor.
Yeah.
But we have a few comments. Liverpool 4-0 Barca injured Robert Gini. Come on, scores 2. Thanks for once always a red. Electrifying scenes at Anfield. Arguably the best Liverpool game I've watched. Easily tops the night in Istanbul. Whoa, good opposition was great. Barca. All right, Origi Ronaldo might make the entire wages in one game. Amazing to witness. And that fourth goal, oh my God, Lord Trent sees that pass like he's walking out of the supermarket. I think he's about to grab a pack of gum. I'm watching this just after Liverpool smash Barca on the pitch. I see the signs. Can we please appreciate that Lionel Messi has 2 goals in his name. Liverpool on their way to Madrid. People think this game changes Messi's GOAT status. They're twats. I don't think you're slowing down my streams. You know nothing about football.
What signs did Ian see?
I think he's seen this. Basically, I used to do this thing where I say the signs, like there's signs that Liverpool are going to win the league.
Okay.
And it doesn't seem like we are. Judging by the way this week's been, I wouldn't
It's
be
a mad
surprised
sign.
if Brighton and Hove do a madness.
But how about the signs of Vincent Kompany, who hardly ever plays, goes
That's what
up
I'm
top
saying.
of the pitch and
No.
screams one in, so that's a sign.
City have, I think, won the league. But looking at this game, I think there's so many ways to dissect it of the magic of the Anfield.
Yep.
There's something special
The
in that.
way that they were singing "You'll Never Walk Alone" at the end of the game, that was mad. And I know I felt sorry for Jordan Henderson. He's getting an interview. You know they do the interviews after.
yeah.
Henderson's the only player in the Liverpool team getting an interview. The whole squad, the staff, the youth team, the ball boys are all in a line, united, singing "You'll Never Walk Alone." It was the greatest moment ever.
Yeah, there's mad
And Henderson
unity at
missed
the
it.
club, innit?
Yeah.
Henderson missed it.
He missed it. He was there. He was getting interviewed.
It's a no. But did you see when the little Scouse boy runs into the pitch and goes out to Messi?
Did he?
I don't know
Again?
why this didn't go viral.
The Scousers always do
Bro,
that,
the
bruv.
little boy jumped on the pitch, he runs past Messi, he goes like that, and then he runs off.
And I bet Messi still showed
Messi was
no
like-
emotion.
No emotion.
That's why I'm a Ronaldo guy.
I'll be honest with you, I think I'm slowly going into the Ronaldo camp.
Oh, well,
I think
man.
Messi is the greatest football
Yes,
player.
yes.
But I think as an athlete,
Yes.
an athlete in football,
Yep.
I think it's Ronaldo. This was mad though, bro. Origi. The finish for the last goal was...
Yeah.
Great
Great
honestly,
corner.
you know what you're saying? Like, there's so much to talk about. There's so many things
Yeah,
in my
there's
head.
loads.
But even like at the end of the game, it wasn't like Istanbul or where I was like, yeah. It was more like, yes.
Like,
And then like
whoa. So isn't that more in football? If you get more of a
Like,
shock,
this-
if you get more of the shock factor, isn't that more of a?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. The
I
fact it's
still
left
don't
you like
know.
this, it means it's a madness, bruv.
I can't.
Origi.
Words explain this.
Would you have said at the start of the season Origi would be your saviour?
No.
Innit? Mad.
Bruv, what is going on? Bruv, I don't know what pills they took, but that just wasn't meant to happen. It was mad.
Yeah, it was good. It was
The
good.
Trent corner. The way he took that. And the ball boy.
Hey,
What a
he's
throw.
the one that deserves
He
a big
threw the
mention.
ball quick.
But you lot are trying to give Trent
baller.
a statue because of the corner. Because a man takes a corner
Yeah,
cut.
nah, you've been on Twitter too much. I'm not doing
No?
that. No.
I was saying Gerrard deserves. Well, he will get a statue anyway. Has he got a statue?
Nah.
Do Liverpool do statues?
Yeah,
Shankly's
we got, like,
got one,
Shankly.
right?
I say allow the statues.
Okay.
And Wijnaldum comes on.
Okay, yeah,
Others.
okay.
Madness, great finishes. Shaqiri had a decent game. How do we shut down Barca though?
I'll be honest with you.
Alisson was good in goal as well.
Alisson was great in goal. I don't think Barca turned up. I think you've got to give credit to Liverpool for being able to make Barcelona not turn
That's
up.
it. That's
you know
it.
what I mean? So
with our second team almost as well.
man, but this is it again. You sell Coutinho, everyone's like, what the hell? Use the money wise and you can build a squad, mate. And I mean, with the Coutinho money, you brought in Shaqiri and brought in some other decent players, obviously Van Dijk. When you're challenging for things like a league and a cup towards the end of the season, bruv, you've got to have a big squad, man. So, yeah.
Coutinho misses out on the Champions League final
no.
again. And even Suarez, obviously the cheeky little, when he flicks Robertson with his foot. And then Ronaldo comes on and scores the 2 goals.
Yep, and then Robertson gives it to Suarez at the end. Because the guy said to him, oh, what do you think about Luis Suarez doing what he done to you? He went, well, we're in the final, ain't we? Or whatever accent that was, a Scottish, huh?
Bruv, my head is literally...
Big up, mate. We're fair play to you lot.
It can't comprehend this.
But you're going to lose in the final.
Well, the talking points, obviously. Messi, Ronaldo. How in the fucking hell did Liverpool do this?
Does Origi deserve another contract now?
Does Origi deserve another contract?
Should he get a start? Should he start, not for the final, but should he start in more?
How pissed is Coutinho that he's going to win a couple of leagues sitting on the bench, but he's not in 2 Champions League finals? Can Liverpool do it? Was this better than Istanbul? For me, no.
For me, just shock factor, yes.
For real?
Yeah, mate, because
It was shock factor though.
I'll rip them off.
I love celebrating so much that I don't feel like I celebrate this time around. I think I was so shocked that I was in shock.
Liverpool won the Champions League last time when they shouldn't have. So they done that and won the Champions League.
Yeah.
They done that in one half.
In one half.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
What, 3 goals?
Away from their team, you know what I mean? So,
But you think this is better than Istanbul?
I just think maybe it's fresher on my mind.
Fresher, yeah. What happened? I think Messi, obviously, he tried to grow his beard and think he's a GOAT.
Yeah.
He's not a GOAT. Origi is our saviour, is our Lord. Liverpool through to the final. Obviously, just comment whatever the hell you want. I still...
He's in shock.
I am, because I don't know, where do you start with the conversation? Bruv, every day, I just think like, bruv, there must be a God or something. There's something like... Anyway, let's move on.
Cool.
Tottenham.
Let's talk about the scum. Yeah, Tottenham.
I don't know how to do this show today. I'm pissed off because I don't know how to verbalise what the hell happened on Wednesday and Tuesday.
You know what it's called?
What?
Football. And I know that's a sort of a cop-out answer, but literally sometimes the most hardest things to explain are simple. That's football, bro.
That was holy. You see that statement? That was some Steve Dalai Lama shit, man.
Come on, bro. I'm not a llama. Like, they spit a lot. I'm more of a camel if I was going to be...
Dalai Lama.
Oh, right.
Like Steve Lama, like almost like holy.
Remember.
That was a wise, very wise statement. Obviously, this is football. This is why we love football.
Yes.
Ajax, 2-0 up, half-time.
And I'll be honest with you, this one about Ajax not turning up. Bro, they hit the post, I'm thinking twice. Definitely once.
Yeah.
Keeper pulled off worldies. One off the line. Ajax were on stuff, bro. The little new Mahrez dude, I don't know his name, Zayak, he was cold.
But they have a great team.
Yes, they do.
Tadic coming out of nowhere,
They were
top
doing
scorer.
flicks and all
Bruv,
sorts.
it's such beautiful football. Me and Poet were very complimentary of Ajax, saying, you know what, they play some great football. They were 2-0 up. Look, I mean, obviously, Meme Star says 2 of the best European comebacks of all time on back-to-back nights, both by English teams. No one can doubt the quality of the Prem sides now. Obviously, it shows the Champions League has been a madness. Liverpool, obviously, Spurs and Ajax. The whole season has been a madness with the title race as well. The fact that Liverpool and City both get 97 points is insane.
That's mad.
Frankie de Jong managed to but a 3-0 lead in the Champions League. They already have the Barcelona DNA, but fair play to Ajax. Bro, we have witnessed just such a madness.
Yes.
Because Ajax were in front. They were looking comfortable. Cruise control. They got the
But is that the problem though? When the team gets like the top teams now, Ajax, they're a top team by name, and they're playing like a top team at the moment. But in as far as Europe goes, they're not there yet, right? And the top teams know how to close out games, close out ties, close out leagues.
But then let's look at how Tottenham then, you know, I agree. I think maybe when it comes to experience, the top teams just know how to get that little edge off when there is a bit of pressure.
Yes.
Thus, maybe the Liverpool, it's in their DNA, Liverpool like European nights. And you can say even here, obviously, De Ligt and what's his name? So De Jong and De Ligt are going to Barca, so it's in their DNA to bottle it as well. But Lucas Moura's goals, Tottenham get one back, you're thinking, all right, cool. But the next goal, keeper makes a 6 save.
Yes.
And then he almost drops it to him off his own player. And then the way he moves
quick
his
feet,
bam, bam.
Yep. Brazilian.
Bottom corner, 95th minute.
Through the legs.
On the dot. Of course, Ajax were going to get a bit tired. Tottenham put everything in the bag. The cat, the home, the new builds, everything. Bruv, Long ball goes over, 95th minute on the dot. The one thing I thought was very instrumental in this was the defender slips.
Yes,
when the ball comes in, the defender slips a little bit, allows Ali to come in and nick it, pass it through, and even the finish, it's like it glides in.
But
the way he hit that,
took a deflection.
was it a little deflection?
Yes. The defender, I don't know what defender it was, but
It
it
was
had a
two-
deflection. I think it went through the leg, if I'm correct.
Yeah, 2 defenders walking in. The way it rolled in, I was sitting there in my room,
I was sailing in my room.
alone.
Oh, sorry, man.
No, it's fine. I like sitting alone. And it's a goal, and they're through.
There's one part you missed, which is crucial to this
What's that?
last
What's
minute. The Tongan missed. I say missed. The keeper saved or he hit the bar, but just before that, and there were like 30 seconds less. So right at that moment, you're almost thinking it's definitely over.
Yeah.
That's why when he scores, you're feeling how you feel again. You know what I mean?
Is this the greatest
That's what I'm saying.
football season? I think it's the greatest football season we've had in a while.
Oh, definitely not. You mad? Definitely in a
But
while.
actually, it's the greatest football
Ever.
season. It's the greatest football season.
And I've moaned for the last few years on how dead the Premier League's been,
Yeah.
how dead football's been, how dead Europe's been. Like Real Madrid with a mediocre team, a mediocre performances have taken storm with the Champions League. You know what I mean? So this has definitely been the best football league ever, mate. Let me ask you this. Let me ask the Copper fam this as well. What is the better comeback? Is it Liverpool,
Or Spurs.
Barca, or Spurs Ajax? What is better? You know what I mean? Because we've definitely wrote Liverpool off, but then in a game, we've wrote Tottenham off. I wrote Tottenham off completely on the 94th
You know what?
minute.
I think it was the Spurs are more impressive.
Yeah? You're not being biased. Well, not biased, you're not being...
I mean, I support the Spurs stadium.
Okay.
And I'm not being like fakely humble, but think about it this way, yeah?
Go on.
Spurs, they didn't do well at home.
No.
Ajax beat them comfortably 1-0. Up until half time,
Again.
Ajax were
Dominated.
I went
Yeah,
into
easy.
Bruvs,
Yeah.
I went and washed dishes.
Oh, wow.
I come back in the room and it's 2-2.
That's mad, yeah.
So they had 45 minutes to show up where they've shown nothing. And they show up and score 3.
Without Harry Kane.
They've spent no money in 2 fucking transfer windows.
But this is why I call them the scum, and I'm sorry. Big up the Tottenham team, the players. But your fans are annoying, right? They've been moaning about not spending money, players getting injured, and I said at the start of the season, you can't use that as an excuse. So when they started using it, I was like, yep, we beat them. And I was like, yep, happy days. And then they go and do this.
That's what I mean. It doesn't make sense how they've done it. Pochettino, the celebrations at the end, the tears. It was impeccable, incredible. And then you look at Liverpool, I think, to be fair, they could have had a few goals in Barcelona. Salah hit the post.
Yeah.
Mane had a great chance. It wasn't as if Barcelona were that much better. They had
3-0.
Messi. Yeah, they had Messi. 3-0. Cool, great game. They had the GOAT. But I think they were all rattled. They were rattled. They went to Anfield. They weren't expecting that from. They came in arrogant. And you can't do that. I think they came in thinking, I will get 1. I think that mentality was, they'll score 1 or 2, but we'll get 1. They didn't. They weren't good enough.
Rock, Van
Bruv,
Dijk.
Messi bottled it. Messi fucking bottled it. I'm sorry. Ronaldo wouldn't have let that happen.
When I think
Wouldn't let it
of
happen.
Van Dijk,
What a player.
throwback. He's a throwback centre back, bro.
Player. I'm sick of football. This is insane. So for me, Spurs a better comeback for you. It's so hard.
You know what? No. Just to be a dick, Liverpool's.
If you're Liverpool.
There you go.
What do you guys think behind the camera? Liverpool.
Yeah, I take Liverpool.
Damn. I'm voted down 4-1. Obviously, democracy, Copper fam. Let us know. Oh, democracy, illusions of democracy. What democracy is.
I found out what democracy was recently.
Power to the people.
Yeah.
I'm going Spurs. And in the final,
Oh, the final.
I'm going Liverpool win. Fuck it. I've been saying Spurs, but I'm going to say Liverpool win. Because it's either going to be Liverpool 3-0, or this is how I'm going to judge the game. 0-0 at half-time, Spurs win it.
No, half-time Spurs win.
Yeah.
I'm saying
That's how I'm saying it.
Harry Kane doing a Tyson Fury. You know Tyson Fury when he got
mate.
up in the last round. Harry Kane's done that. He's going to be miraculously recovered. I'm saying Tottenham because I hope I'm wrong.
I see what you're saying. I'm going to say Liverpool, but 45 minutes in, if it's 0-0, I think Tottenham. If Liverpool goes strong, just steamroll them, yeah. But we've been in these finals before.
Yep.
I think if Liverpool start getting nervous, we've just been there.
Look to the stands.
It's almost like once we're losing to Barcelona 3-0, nothing to fucking lose. Let's go for it 4-3. The best football analysis show in the world returns. Leave your comments below what you guys reckon. Obviously, we've tried to analyse that and dissect that, but there was so much. You could carry on talking about this, I think,
Forever.
for the next 2-3 hours.
There's so much more to talk about. There's so much more to talk about. We could talk about the Liverpool game. You could actually talk about the little ball boy forever. I mean,
the way he throws the...
Yeah,
Do you know how many times, I used to be football games? No one used to understand me, but I'd be pissed off at the ball boys. Because the ball boys are taking long. Or there's one fucking ball in the whole stadium. We are a Premier League club or a big club or whatever. In modern football, we have VAR, we have fucking trackers that track your heart rate when you're going to die, everything. But we only have one ball. And when it goes into the crowd, wait, and the game stops because no one has another ball. If you need a win, you make sure every ball boy has a ball.
Balls are expensive though, bruv. These new balls are expensive, my G.
I know they're expensive.
Get the ball back from the crowd, mate. The geezer in the crowd with a bald head, allow it.
Forget the one that's gone, let the people have it. Shouldn't every ball boy have a ball?
Yeah.
And then the club can decide, if we need a win, quick release. If you don't need a win, you put it
but
behind
that's
you
not
and
fair.
you pretend like you
That's
don't
not
have
fair.
it. No.
Same as wiping the ball. Chelsea used to wipe the ball for Luis to do his long throws.
wrong with
There's
that?
got to be the same rule for everyone. So if we either have balls all the way around the pitch, or we have the one ball.
Because you have the home advantage, you decide how you want to play.
Okay.
But let us know, should you have quick release ball boys or slow release ball boys? The best football analysis show in the world. This is something no one has touched upon in analysing football.
Should you headbutt a ball boy if he doesn't give the ball back quick enough? Hazard was on that sort of flex, so...
He kicked him, yeah.
Yeah, he kicked him.
I mean, I wouldn't say headbutt.
No?
I think an accidental kick.
Okay.
But you have to make it look accidental, like Luis Suarez against Robertson.
That's vindictive.
And a headbutt isn't. Alright guys, well let us know. Look, obviously the best football analysis show in the world. We've analysed everything. Obviously the ball boy situation, editor, you need to keep that in because that for me is the most important talking point. Is it a quick release ball boy or do you only have one ball? We need to know what's the best way. But I'm so happy to see a ball boy, bam! And we move on to the Europa League. Thank fuck this was a little bit calmer because I think I would have exploded this episode in terms of trying to analyse all this.
Wow.
Peter Wahlberg, so the CL final and EL final could both end up with two English teams, which it has. With the Super Cup at the end of the summer, it just sounds like the FA Cup going abroad. Maybe all of this is just a glorified FA Cup. Europa League is Carling Cup, the fucking Champions League is FA Cup, and then the other one is Community Shield. England have taken over.
Yeah, we have.
In the day and age of Brexit and all these shenanigans that are going on, we're going Argentinian and German manager managing British teams in the Champions League final in Madrid. Life is so fun.
Yeah.
Arsenal quite comfortable.
It started off they were dead.
Yeah.
Like
Valencia
Arsenal started off so bad, Valencia started off sharp. With a few Premier League rejects.
Gamero was good.
But yeah, then Arsenal, devastating finishing by Aubameyang.
It's better, isn't it?
Lacazette. He's playing cold. And I think, to be fair, once Arsenal got the goals, it was light work for them. I know Valencia got one back, but it was comfortable in the end, but did not start comfortable. Did not start comfortable for them.
Not comfortable at all. No. Yeah, obviously, I think there was that one chance, 1-0, and then they need one more goal to go through. There was that great volley. I don't know who that was. Might have been not Gamero, but when the ball came to him, he volleyed it. He struck it so cleanly. It just went past the post. That goes in, I think it's a different game. Come on, Britain. Come on, England.
Arsenal had a good session without needing to bust.
Nice. Wow. But in the end, they won, so they kind of bust. But I mean, sectionalities aside, how crude that could have been.
Yeah, we've done well.
That was quite eloquent. But obviously, greatest football analysis show in the world. This is known. Do you know that?
Yeah, I've been told, yeah.
Have you been told?
And I've seen it.
Who told you?
My brethren Mitch. I don't know if you know Mitch.
Mitch told you this is the greatest football analysis show in the world?
Yes.
The Craig Mitch.
Yes. From the Lion's Den.
The Lion's Den.
Dragon.
And hotels.com. Bruv, big up to Arsenal, obviously.
Yes.
Michael James Carpenter, thank you for your comment. 7-3 in aggregate. First time in the European final.
Hat trick.
Good for them.
Semi-final hat trick. Let's not forget that.
Hat trick as well. Good finishing from Arsenal. Yes. My man on the right had a good game. Maitland-Niles.
Yes.
Have a nice, good game. A very, very good player.
Yes.
Good player. Techie. Strong.
Well, mate, and he's a centre midfielder. I'm telling you, he's a centre midfielder, and all these games he's getting.
I like how confident he is on the ball. When Maitland-Niles gets it, I just feel he's young, but he's mature on the ball.
And when he makes a mistake, his bounce back ability is ridiculous. Second to none, mate. So big up Ainsley, man.
Yeah, big up. Obviously, Chelsea, Eintracht Frankfurt 1-1. Europe, sponsored by the FA Cup. It's a great comment from Adam Anwar. Fam, I was there at that game. It was a bit mad. It wasn't obviously Champions League mad because I wouldn't have been able to handle that. Jovic gets one back for Eintracht. Eintracht then had 2 shots cleared off the line in extra time. It looked like they were going to do it. Chelsea even missed the penalty they had. They missed first. Man. But I always feel in football, the team that misses first early in the penalty shootout ends up winning. I'd love to know the stats on that.
So you missed the first penalty, then the other team that's stepping up almost says, not relaxes, almost gets more pressure.
More
It's
pressure.
like, okay, if I score this, we win. For as long as I score, we win. Imagine that pressure.
I've watched a few penalty shootouts when that's happened, and to be fair, you know, Eintracht fans during the game were amazing. They were kind of infiltrated the stadium. They were sitting like in Chelsea seats. Obviously, did a great showing in the away end. They were fucking fantastic. Jovic seems like he could be a good player, which is great. Serbian football finally. Eintracht on the weekend in 35 minutes they were 6-1 down.
Yes, I did
to
hear
Bayer
this.
Leverkusen.
Yeah.
So obviously, it seems like maybe all this pressure of where they're at right now
Where are
is
they in the
getting
league?
to them a little bit. Fourth.
Okay.
On goal difference by 4 goals. But yeah, no, I mean, the Balkan boys up front, Rebic had a decent game, Kostic had a good game. I think his lungs were gone by the end of the game. They tried, and I just think this is the Prem though. This is when the Prem comes up top. You play 50 games, but
Yes.
FA Cup, League Cup, you know, Premier League.
Loads.
You play such high intensity football throughout the season at such a high level that no other league has that intensity. I'm not saying quality and stars or whatever, but the intensity of the Prem does not compare to any other league.
And what a player to end your penalty shootout with, Hazard. Like we talk about Sario, I talk about him and I think he's dead, right? I really do, and I think he's stubborn and
Yeah.
I think he makes a lot of errors. But putting Hazard as your last penalty taker is a genius move.
Who wins the Europa League?
Mad that was. I want Arsenal to win. Yeah, man, badly. Really badly want them to win.
Yeah?
I want them to win. They need to win.
For the Champions League.
They need to win for the
Arsenal,
Champions League.
this matters to Arsenal a lot. I
For
think.
bragging rights, because Tottenham have got to a Champions League final. That's bragging rights if Arsenal
I feel
don't
like
win.
Arsenal should win.
Chelsea's strong, man.
But that's what I mean.
But then look, who they
But I
got
think
up top?
Chelsea have
They're-
less pressure on themselves.
Yeah.
And if
because they're in
Giroud
the Champions
plays,
League.
I think Chelsea have less pressure. I think Arsenal.
Giroud comes back to
And he-
haunt them.
Oh no, my God.
Oh my God, yeah.
I'm going to go for Chelsea win. I'm going Chelsea win, and obviously the Liverpool game at Liverpool will be decided 45th minute.
But that'd be quite soon then.
Chelsea and
If
Liverpool
the
win.
Champions League game is the finals on the 1st of June, is this one coming in the next couple of weeks?
Bruv, you could have a Super Cup Arsenal Tottenham.
That's mad.
What the fuck?
And if there is a Super Cup,
What the
whoever
hell?
wins that
What the
has
hell?
the bragging rights for the season. I don't care if Tottenham won the Champions League and Arsenal only won the Europa. If you lot meet in the Super Cup, 'cause that's what it means, this is the one where we
we
decide.
could have a North London derby in the Super Cup.
That's mad. Where would it be? We don't know
Istanbul.
that yet. Oh, Istanbul. Ooh, Tottenham and Arsenal. Bare Turkish people in Tottenham.
Oh
and
my
in Islington.
God.
Yeah. They'd be loving it.
Green lanes will
family,
pop
have
off.
a your time. That'd be sick. Yeah, my
Guys,
brother-
we've covered everything. We've tried. I mean,
Yeah.
look, right?
it's mad.
It's just,
Yeah, it's mad.
I don't know what you want me to say anymore. But it's been absolutely brilliant. Leave your comments about everything. Give me a word. Leave a comment of a word of how to describe this season. Give me one word.
My word for Vuj is discombobulated.
Discombobulated. I'm gonna go unfathomable. No, transcendental.
Woo! I don't know if he was a high five, but I
don't know, I
It's
just-
there. Out. That shoulder again. Ooh.
Chest.
Mad
Oh,
thing.
babes. Oh, babes. Whoa! We're going gym.
Nice.
Boom! As long as you got to feel up your boys. All right. Man like Tino, he is the football traveller, the football extraordinaire knowledge. Bruv, just come in. Tino, come in. You're behind the camera. I don't know what to call you. You're just
Come in.
another.
Ciao.
Years in, I think my comments below debut.
No, you've been on it before, bruv. I swear down.
I mean, oh yeah, I'm peeping.
So
on
wait,
weird episodes
what's going on?
in the
This
past.
new show, you're obviously exploring the world of football through this weird budgeting system.
Tino.
Boris Johnson and the cheeky girls shut down the underground.
We all saw the news that Barca United in the Champions League was 120 euros a ticket. That's crazy. For the price of that ticket, jacked up Champions League flight prices, accommodation for one night, food and booze, I can travel to Sicily, see Palermo versus Verona, stay for 2 nights, and still have 150 euros to live it up.
Yeah, so basically the whole idea is that football is just a pretext to do other stuff, right? Like
Yeah.
football shouldn't just be 90 minutes of watching a game.
Yeah.
So the whole point is, couple fam, there's obvious games you can go to, like the big Champions League matches, the stuff you chat about every weekend. But there's also a whole other side to football that just by liking this game, you can see all kinds of incredible shit around the world.
Okay.
and use the price of different items that you might spend your money on to justify and going and making that
So
trip.
you would recommend, instead of going to maybe a team that you support, maybe go and try a St. Etienne and then go and try some local stuff around St. Etienne.
Yeah, but think about it relative to this stuff, right? You go support your team every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, that's great, and that's happening.
A bit boring though, isn't it?
It's nice, but these other experiences are also
my
super worth it.
Yeah.
Or at least the video can be a resource for you where next time you qualify in Europe or you want to go on a away day with some of your mates, you can figure out what's good about that place
So
and you can do it.
for the price of certain items, you're going on a whole adventure basically.
For the price of certain items, I'm going on a whole adventure. And I'm not just seeing the football. I'm seeing the football team, I'm hanging out with some of the supporters, I'm eating the local food, I'm going to see the local cultural sites. And I'm basically giving you an idea of like what the local history of that place is through the football.
So
Because-
500 euros was the price of what?
So you pay the trumped up hotel, you paid food in Barcelona, you get the flight. For that, you can live it up like 3 days vacation on one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, going to check out one of the most historic stadiums in Italy, of Palermo. And so I just had the best time ever, like hanging out with random people in street markets, eating octopus, and then like hanging out with supporters and
you know
getting
what?
sambuca.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
You know, I know you're really Italian. Palermo.
Palermo.
You said it. You like he speaks normal, then he goes Palermo.
No, it is.
But bro, see you soon. Check
Yes.
out the show on the channel.
Copy fam, please.
Martino, the price of
Yeah, join me on some other adventures. Hopefully next time we may be going to Belgrade.
Belgrade. Should he go to Belgrade to watch Red Star? Let us know in the comments below. He's a character, Tino. I love him. We know what happens in the title race. We'll find out on Monday, right? We know who's going to win the league. I think it's going to be a good week. I've really enjoyed actually the show
Yes.
with you. Thank you very much for coming. Obviously, quick chat though. Obviously, Kompany. What he done? We have to mention it because it was in the
Again,
week.
I think
Isaac just
that's
holy
a movie.
shit, that Kompany screamer flew like a rocket. When I sent him back around 30 yards at the top bench, you start winning the league, you know you're cursed. For some reason I still got hopes in Chris Hughton after that banger from Kompany.
Kompany's moments, another movie moment, mate. There's been like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
It was
movie moments.
That's why it was all mad. It's 3 days
Yeah, it's
in
mad.
a... Because Leicester, Ineacho, he's still on the payroll.
That was bad. He's so like, why does he?
Ineacho's on the payroll, I'd say.
He looks like he's got hay fever. And I know hay fever.
Maybe Ineacho has hay fever. So does Ineacho have hay fever? Let us know.
Proper fan.
But Kompany's goal was...
A screamer. If you're gonna hit a screamer, that's how you want to do it.
There's
Bro.
no... It's the toppest bins of top bins.
That's a postage stamp.
It was a postage stamp.
Yes.
He went top bins.
Cut across it, hit it as hard as he could because he both feet was off the ground.
It's his first shot outside the box on target since
Yes.
2013.
My days.
Half a decade.
I want to say the Techers. That's a long time.
It's 6 years and he's done that. Honestly, guys, it's transcendental. Football this week has been an out-of-body experience. Man City, I think, are destined for the league, but you just don't know. Brighton and Hove could get a draw. I'm just going to say Brighton and Hove draw on the weekend. I'm just going to do it. Chris Hughton, it's going to be a draw, 0-0.
Liverpool got the harder time.
Now we got
game.
Wolves at home. We'll win. And then Liverpool lose to Wolves.
That's mad.
Literally, I think right now, there's this pointless even predicting. It's been so magical. This whole season has been like one acid. It's been an acid trip. It's been a Joe Rogan podcast. If you watch Joe Rogan, literally this season has been a Joe Rogan podcast and a Steve-O fart mixed in with a bit of my whole madness in my head, mixed in with social media and the best football analysis show in the world. It is mad.
And I don't want to be that guy, but white people get a lot of flack for snitching. And I done that very, very slyly. Didn't even really itch up.
That's it.
And you just like pull it out there. So
That's my guy, bro.
whatever.
Come on.
All right.
I didn't even snitch. How's that snitching?
Because I didn't want
Steve-O's
to know.
fault.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
you can hear them, bruv.
Did you hear that?
Not really snitching.
Sound?
You got-
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah.
You've been
Okay.
fighting this whole episode,
Alright,
fam.
Cool.
Right, guys, it's been a great show. Thoroughly enjoyed you coming in.
Yeah, man. For real.
Hopefully see you soon. You know what
I'm here next week.
You know you're here on a Friday, innit?
Yeah.
Guys, leave your comments below about everything that has happened. We have run out of words. I'm just gonna, there you go. You fill in the blank. What has this season been? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been
One
that
word.
mad. I want
One
the
word.
comment section needs to be flooded. Thank you very much for watching, guys. See you on Monday, where the season or the Premier League season finishes. Have a nice.